Hi, my name's Joanna. I'm a sexual assault nurse examiner. The first time we meet might be in a room like this, in an emergency room, where you're my victim and I'm taking care of you. This is a traumatic and difficult time. There's a little bit of information that I need to give you on a very lethal form of domestic violence, strangulation. You may not have this information and I need to prepare you for a difficult time in your life. Strangulation is one of the most lethal forms of domestic violence. If you have ever been in a situation of domestic violence or intimate partner violence, you need to understand the importance of anybody putting their hands around your neck and squeezing, especially if you come to in a place where you don't remember beginning. That means that you were strangled to the point of unconsciousness. That is near lethal. The only difference between you being here with me now and you being a homicide case for the detectives is the fact that you woke up at this time. Did you know that you could come to me as a victim of strangulation and not even have a mark on you? In over 50% of cases, young ladies and men who come to see me in this traumatic time of their lives don't even have a mark on them. The only difference between a murder case and near lethal strangulation is the amount of time that your perpetrator squeezed your neck and how hard he squeezed. It only takes a matter of seconds for you to become unconscious. One thing we do know is in most of these situations, your brain will begin to panic and you will be fighting for your life. The pressure that it takes to cause this is basically only a firm handshake. So think about that. A firm handshake is enough pressure to occlude air and blood flow to your brain. That is the definition of strangulation. It is the occlusion of blood or the stopping of blood flow and oxygen to your brain. There's other medical things that happen in there, but you just need to know that it's stopping air and oxygen to your brain. But there's something really important in that process that I need to talk to you about. It only takes a matter of seconds for the cells in your brain to begin to die. As an emergency room nurse, I understand this kind of process as a body mechanism. If you come in and your heart has stopped, I know what to do to give you a fighting chance. If you come in to me and you've stopped breathing, I know what to do to give you a fighting chance. If you come into me with what we call an anoxic brain injury, or the fact that oxygen hasn't reached your brain for some time, is the fact that there is nothing I can do. Once those brain cells begin to die, it's gone forever. I cannot bring them back. There is nothing that I can do to save them. They are gone forever. The most tragic thing for me about that is they can never regenerate. It's not like your skin. We think about cells as constantly regenerating and constantly becoming something new. In your brain, that doesn't happen. Once they're dead, they're gone forever. You were born with the same number of brain cells that you will die with. They'll still be up there, but they will no longer be functioning. That's going to change who you are. That's going to leave you with some problems when you get done here. You can still be an overcomer. You can still be an amazing person, but things are going to be a little different. You're not going to be the same person. Have you ever noticed that you had trouble remembering things that you think you should remember? Do you ever remember waking up not where you remember being last? Do you remember seeing marks on your face, look kind of like freckles? We call them petechiae in the medical field. Have you ever had a ringing in your ears or vision changes? Or did you suddenly have that feeling of absolute and utter doom? The thought crosses your mind, I am dying. Later on when you think about it and you're going to say to yourself, well, not really. Yes, really. Your brain is amazing, and it knew that in that moment, its struggle to survive was coming to an end. It had done all the necessary things to make it possible to survive. That was where the vision changes, those were the hearing changes, seeing spots. It was doing everything that it could. At that point, it was saying, I no longer have enough air. I no longer have enough blood to support life. In that moment, those brain cells were dying. No longer recoverable. You are recoverable. Those brain cells are not. please, I'm asking you for your sake, because we are proud of you and we believe in you. You're an overcomer. For your sake, if you ever find yourself in a position where you feel that your life is threatened, take it seriously. Please, memorize phone numbers, memorize people's names that you know will help you if you ever get into a situation where you feel like your life is in danger. And when that one spark comes that says, now is my time, I need to get out, recall those and make that decision to get out. You may not ever see me. You may not ever come to me, but I want you to have the tools that it takes to be a survivor.